Hey, what's up, guys? Standing here on my 18 STI, cramped in the unused back seat. I want to make a real quick video because I've been dealing with this issue for a while and drove me nuts. I was pulling my hairs out, especially now that it's colder. I've been noticing it again. It's this back plastic deck panel on 15 to 20 or 21 WRXs and STIs. I believe it's all the same. It's all plastic panel, and if you look there, that hump is the third brake light. So what happens is, as it gets cold, especially if you have an exhaust on your car, like I have an NVIDIA R400, this thing is going to rattle and it's going to drive you nuts, even if you don't have exhaust. It's just such a pain in the ass. So I did a bunch of things. I peeled up. If you look here, there's these little lips. I peeled these up. I put like felt around them to cushion all the points of contact. I lifted this up and I stuffed foam under here, like a double-sided tape foam. And it helped when it came back. I put foam in between these crevices. So yesterday I finally took out the third brake light to remove this. I'm sorry, this isn't a full in-depth video. You just manhandle it, literally grab it and pull it out. It will pop out. There's no screws, it's just clips. If it doesn't pop right out, then you're doing something wrong. It's not held in by much. So it pops right out. As you can see, I stuffed a little foam. And that helped, but it was cold out the other day. I was driving home, it was still rattling. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I saw another video. I think it was a guy with like a silver WRX or STI. He had a pretty good tutorial, and he went in from behind. He shows you how to pop it out. And he did some more cushioning. And I don't even know what his ultimate fix was, but he explains that. He explains that this ledge right here, the deck, when it's cold out or when you have base, you could see, well, mine's not really going to do it, but it goes up, it flexes up, and it taps against the rear glass here, and that creates that annoying rattle, that annoying tapping noise. Sorry, waiting for the train. God, I hate the train. I hate the train with a passion. So, as you can see, there's like next to no clearance here. In the cold weather, the exhaust, your base, whatever it may be, causes that loud rattle because it's plastic against glass, and it may not look like much, but that will bounce. There's not much retaining it. So all the foam in the world is not going to fix it. What you have to do, if you look here, there's a hole. There's 3 holes, actually. So you go on through the top, you remove the third brake light, it pops right out. You will then have full access to all 3 holes. You'll see it's just the deck, the third brake light that sits on, and once it's removed, you could thread zip ties like this. Doesn't have to be too long, maybe like a foot, 10 inches. You could thread them directly through the deck and these holes in the sheet metal. So all I did was bend them. I wrapped them around on 1 hole each, right here, right here. I tightened the hell out of them. I put it all back. I went for a hard drive, not a single rattle, like new. I'm sure the little amount of foam I stuffed in there may help, but what the zip ties do is it's pretty much a permanent solution. It tightens it, it retains it, and it holds the deck, not just the third brake light, the deck, this whole plastic panel down on top of the sheet metal. So this thing is not budging. It's kind of hard to see. I'm pushing up on it, it's barely flexing. But long story short, there was pretty much nothing retaining it. So you can see there's no real pins or anything holding the thing down. It was just like sitting flat. So it wasn't even rattling against this. It was rattling against the glass, and it's the edge of it that was rattling. So now that it's pulled down towards the metal, I have no rattle. So that fixed it 100%. Hopefully this helps somebody. Thanks.